No. Is there anything?
Okay.
What do you want us to know before we start?
Nothing. Let's just go through it. We'll just go through it. Um, I want to make sure I can hide myself. Okay. I'll do the stage directions, of course. Lights come up, the interior of an elevator with two men. One is 21 years old, wearing glasses and dressed in a sport jacket and tie. The other is 19 years old, wearing glasses and in a costume that a Greek philosopher might wear. After Wade pushes the elevator button, he looks up at the elevator floor numbers.
Oh, you're going to the same floor. That must be a good omen. What do you think?
Uh, I don't believe in omens. I would more likely be figuring the odds of that happening.
I didn't hear what you said.
Hey, do you have a tissue?
Uh, I always carry these around for emergencies.
Thank you. Thanks.
I have a whole array of them, like chewing gum and mints. You should try one of them too. Leftover habit from when I smoked. People used to complain about that smoky smell. Now they've come in handy for a bad breath. I also have this spray and cloth to clean my glasses.
Okay. Let me try mint. And while you're at it, I need to clean my I need to clean my glasses.
Cheers. You look nervous. Do you have some sort of special appointment?
I'm applying for a job as a tax accountant, and they're having the second round of interviews.
Oh, God. A tax accountant. I'm not good with numbers, and that type of job sounds so serious. I mean, don't take me the wrong way, but I would be bored out of my mind in that profession. You're so young to be having a job sitting behind a desk all day long.
That's why I want it. I'm thoughtful, I'm pensive. This elevator is moving so slowly, and it's not stopping at any floors.
I can see in your face that you're wondering why I'm laughing. I'm sorry, I laugh. It's funny how I've given you so many things. What would have happened if I wasn't sharing the elevator with you, huh? And I was thinking about how funny it is being in this elevator. I'm a philosophy major, and I'm always trying to make a coherent sense out of the whole.
Let me stop you there. What is with this outfit you're wearing?
Ah, you mean this getup? It's part of my final exam to not only think like a philosopher, but to look like one. A debate is being held in this building between the two philosophers, and we're each supposed to take the role of one of them. I'm a bit early, just wanted to practice before the debate started.
I'm early too,
See, we're both punctual. Nice coincidence, don't you think?
I suppose, but I'd still like to know how being in this elevator is funny.
No, so I realized that when the elevator door first opened, in a way, we're taking a leap when we enter, leaving the old reality. In a way, we're taking a leap when we enter, leaving the old reality behind as the door closes. And when we press the button, we activate energy to take us to our desired level. When this machinery moves, we can't influence the outcome. It forces us to let go. And then suddenly we get to our floor, the door opens, and we're at a different level, a different reality.
You make it sound like we're in a time machine.
Exactly. The whole thing seems humorous to me. Like we were uh, here, two strangers taking a trip together, like a road trip movie.
You know, I just realized that I don't actually remember entering the elevator. It feels like I've just always been in it with you.
Oh, come to think of it, I don't recall how I got into the elevator either. Huh. What do you think of these mirrors? They're supposed to reduce anxiety plus give a sense of space, making it less cramped.
I'm sorry, my script is acting funny. I'm going to tell you what I think about the mirrors in a second.
Sure, take your
Uh,
time, just look
I don't think
around.
I don't think I think of them like you do.
No, I know thinking is very difficult if you're not a philosophy major.
To be kidding me. Give me a moment. Oh God.
But isn't it funny? You see the reflection from the front and also from behind,
That's right.
and even from the sides. If you look like this from the corner, you can see the reflection from the front and from the side at the same time. It's very, very strange. Like you're in three dimensions at the same time.
You're
I think
writing
math.
your own.
Okay.
I can
I'm so
improvise a few
sorry. I'm so
sentences, but
sorry.
otherwise I would break out in a song.
And it's
You're
called
saying,
Mathematician. I will make
What
sure this doesn't happen again. What was
pages
the
don't have
title?
numbers.
What's the title of it, Gordon? I'm so sorry.
the title is The Mathematician
Oh,
and the Philosopher.
the mathematician and the philosopher. Slowly, slowly coming, opening. I mean, it's opening.
Donato, you're so perfect. You sound just like a philosopher with the accent and everything.
Thanks. You know, it's funny. I actually studied philosophy
Really?
way
Oh my
back.
God.
Okay, now we can
Yeah,
talk
even
about
a
the
few
mirrors
years
if you'd
back.
like.
Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to know what do you think about these mirrors? They're like supposed to be reducing anxiety, and also they give it like a sense of space, right?
I don't like the mirrors. They make
No.
me self-conscious. Although I have to admit that being able to check my tie is helpful. I just don't want to see any of my flaws. When I was
Mhm.
younger, I wished I was a vampire because they can't see the reflection.
It's a blessing for me because I'm claustrophobic. Mirrors help me to avoid my feelings of being trapped. Hey, have you heard about this mirror rule?
No, but I'm sure you're going to tell me.
Ah, you do know about it. Where your right hand becomes your left hand in the mirror?
That's not the mirror rule. It's actually called the left-right inversion. The philosopher Stephen Law said it was an example of a problem that science couldn't solve. Philosophers and mathematicians, of which I am one, have been debating this forever. It was decided that it might be a scientific problem, but it was a trivial one at that.
I can't believe that you know about Stephen Law. You actually brought up an excellent point. By the way, I'm Gabriel. And don't call me Gabe. It grates on me. I love my three-syllable name, Gabriel. Doesn't it feel stuffy in here? Like there's no air circulating. You must be so uncomfortable. Who wears ties anymore?
My name is Wade.
I can't remember ever wearing a tie. Does this somber attitude help you with your job prospects? I don't know much about being a tax accountant. You must have a you must have been good in math.
It's important that I make a good impression.
You want to have a debate about the mirror rule? It will be a good practice for me, and maybe it will be Good for your interview.
I don't think so.
So, if you're a mathematician, why aren't you doing research or teaching?
It doesn't interest me. Research jobs are hard to come by, and I would hate to be a teacher. The money will be better as a tax accountant, but I love numbers and I like puzzles. Solving a mathematical equation is no different than a puzzle. I could spend hours on it.
Are you really that nervous about this interview?
Yes, I heard it's like being cross examined in court or feeling like you're facing a firing squad.
I don't know why anyone would put themselves through that. It's like being in a torture chamber.
A strange sound is heard. Wade and Gabriel hear this sound but try to ignore it.
How are you planning on getting a job without going on an interview?
Well, I mean, I still have a few years to worry about that, and I actually do want to teach. I'm sure there's a shortage of philosophy teachers, and I've got a lot of other choices.
Getting a degree in philosophy doesn't seem very practical. Despite what you say, I don't believe there are jobs out there.
You are so wrong. I enjoy thinking through problems from multiple angles, and it's valuable to any organization. The name philosophy derives from the Greek philosophia, meaning love for wisdom. That's why philosophers like to ask the big questions like, what is truth?
I hope you find the truth.
Hey, man, what's with this elevator? Our floor was lit up and it didn't stop. This is crazy. Why are the doors opening? Oh my God, the top floor says 70? I didn't realize that this building was so tall.
Gabriel looks nauseous and suddenly crumbles to the elevator floor. Wade looks in the call box for a phone and realizes there isn't one.
Gabriel, just calm down, okay? If you faint, you might hurt yourself.
Oh, interrupt! Why is the alarm working?
Look, someone is going to know we're in here.
You don't know that. There could be a whole bunch of elevators on the first floor.
The elevator suddenly stops. The doors automatically open, and they see that it has stopped between floors.
Close the doors. I don't want to look at a bunch of bricks. If there's an earthquake, they might crumble on us and we'd be crushed. And look at the crack in the mirror. Can you imagine if the mirrors got loose and fell? We'd die from being stabbed by shards of glasses.
Ray removes his tie and sports jacket and unbuttons his shirt collar. Gabriel remains on the floor. The lights suddenly go out, and it is totally dark.
It must be a power failure.
The lights come back on, and the elevator jerks and begins moving again. Wade is thrown to the floor. Gabriel reaches out and hugs Wade.
Thank you. It feels good to hold somebody. I'm glad you did move away. I'm kind of touchy-feely guy. It's instinct. What about you?
Totally the opposite. I can't remember the last time someone held me, let alone a stranger.
I'm a harmless stranger. Honest, I am. But you're sure this cuddling is okay with you?
It actually feels good. I'll tell you if I get uncomfortable.
Uh, Thank goodness the elevator is moving again. But wait, why is it going so fast? And look at the elevator floor numbers. They're flickering on and off. What does it all mean? What is the cosmic question we expect you to answer from all of this? Where's the answer? Oh my God, we're going to crash.
Wade and Gabriel clutch each other in fear.
We're
We're
going
going
to
to
crash.
crash.
The lights go out again, and it's totally dark. The elevator is heard suddenly coming to a screeching halt. The lights flicker on and off and then come up again.
Oh my God, we're safe. And I'm not hurt. Gabriel, Gabriel, are you okay?
Wade notices Gabriel lying on the other side of the elevator with his face down. Wade goes over to Gabriel and frantically nudges him until he starts to move.
Oh, oh, thank God. I thought you were dead. Did you hit your head?
don't know what happened. Maybe I passed out for a moment. If I did hit my head, that explains why I have a headache.
Wade is so relieved that Gabriel is not hurt. He grabs him and hugs him tightly. During the hug, Gabriel takes his hands and holds Wade's face and kisses him passionately. Suddenly, a voice is heard. You guys really took a long time to figure this out. Usually, people don't spend this much time in purgatory, and this is the first time we've had guests kissing in the waiting room. I guess you've earned the right to move on. Wade and Gabriel nervously laugh. There is a flash of lightning, and clap of thunder, and all goes totally dark. When the lights come up, the elevator is empty. Welcome to heaven, guys. How does it feel to be in heaven?
Where's the God? Do we have a God or?
We
Yeah.
do, but he didn't. I tried to get. I needed his email address to invite him for
Oh,
the. So let me put.
I just went
Okay,
mad.
so I thought that went pretty well, and do not. You seem to make the transition well. And Todd, you just make sure that you're obviously very uptight, and then slowly that's breaking down as it goes along. So,
Okay.
did was everything else okay? Did the line seem all right? Do I need to change anything in the dialogue, or you feel it seemed like it was pretty natural for both of you?
For me personally, I always change like few like small words, but I hope it's
That's right.
not
I'm not going to
problematic.
sue you. Don't worry. Is that um? I guess I should try and remember exact. Oh, I know what the question is about the stage directions. Was that fine? Did I do too much or too little, or you felt okay with that?
I
Yeah.
mean,
I,
it's your
I,
direction. You're gonna do the stage directions also
I'm
during
going to do the
the.
stage direction, but I have to have someone else do the voice. It won't make any
Yeah,
sense. Um,
right.
is it an issue about that you never know if I'm going to read the stage directions, or are you okay with that, or not knowing
For me,
them?
it's kind of confusing, yeah,
Okay. Well,
a little bit.
what do you
as
think, Todd? Or
um, it kind of helps if I just know which ones you're going to read. It seemed like you were reading the ones that would be necessary for the audience to follow what was going on, and the other ones you didn't because those could be uh, just implied or interpreted
right.
by one of us. So I think that was fine. I don't want to step on you, and I'm sure you don't want to step on me. I think that would be the only issue. I don't want to step on you if you're going to read
I mean,
along.
if I sent you the script again, and I would just
Yep,
do a different color or something, or what?
perfect. Or if you just highlight the ones you're going to read.
Okay,
That could be
okay.
helpful, yeah.
Why not do? I'll do.
Otherwise, there's gonna probably be like a weird kind of break, a
Yeah.
Right,
pause,
right,
because
right.
we don't really know you were gonna read it or did you forget? Are you muted
Well,
or
well,
did somebody forget the line?
you both did a damn good job, and you didn't uh double up on my dialogue. Okay, um, I don't I don't think we need to do it unless you guys want to do it again, or
No, I really kind of have to go, to be honest.
okay. So
It's cool.
we'll probably we'll try and have maybe one other rehearsal
Mhm.
before, and then I'll make sure that this other guy is on. I mean, he only has a few lines, so
Right.
um, okay.
If you don't mind, can you send me this recording? Then it's easier. I can
Oh,
also
sure. I'll
watch
send
it.
it to you. Okay,
Why not?
definitely. Um,
Thanks.
um, okay. I oh, yeah. And so, oh, I guess Todd, there is one part where you're taking off your
My tie,
tie or
my
whatever, so you'll
I will
just
have a tie on and a jacket. Yes.
right.
Hmm.
And
So I don't, sorry, I don't really do
you don't need a
costumes for
special
this.
costume. You don't have to
Uh,
dress up, but the
okay.
turtleneck looks good.
Yeah,
Whatever,
I'll try to
you
remember.
know.
He doesn't
As
have to
my
dress up
most
like
philosopher
Socrates.
asked.
He should be like Socrates or
I like Socrates.
Okay. Well, thanks you very much. I'll send out another invite and I'll resend you the script and I'll this highlight the stuff that I'm going to be reading. So the stuff that isn't highlighted, you guys will. Okay. Sounds
okay.
good.
All right.
All right.
Have a good week. Thanks.
You too,
Bye.
Thanks, yeah.
Bye.
See ya.